will look like.
The Wynn Hospital in downtown Utica is 87% complete. Executive Vice President of Real Estate and Facilities Bob Schofield tells me the substantial completion date is set for August 30th, with the grand opening taking place at the end of October. Let's take a look at the facility's progress ahead of opening day.
So this is our main lobby. You can see it's a big two-story lobby. It will be the grand entrance to the Wynn Hospital.
Right off the lobby, you'll find the sanctuary, which will replace the traditional chapel, giving staff or family a quiet place to reflect.
It'll be pretty much empty. Oh, how boring. But instead, it'll be a big white canvas with 2 LCD projectors on the ceiling, and we can project on the walls whatever images we want to put there at the time.
Moving on to one area that's close to finished and what some may argue the most important, the emergency department.
So the ED consists of multiple pods. This particular pod here is for psychiatric patients. Clinical decision unit is a place where a patient hasn't yet made a determination they could be admitted or not. So they'd wait here, waiting disposition. So observation patients are here. Every room will have a ceiling mounted exam light, so you don't have to be looking for a portable light to bring in to do a suture or pelvic exam. All the rooms are accommodating for ventilators if we need to.
While building the new hospital, they were able to look at the COVID-19 pandemic as an example of what might be a priority.
So in the event that we have patients that need to be isolated, most recently COVID's been the biggest concern, all 10 rooms over here can all be negative pressure. Also, in the far corner of the building here is the EMS entrance, so that's where the ambulances bring all the patients in. Each one of these pods has an entrance from that corridor.
Another area close to completion,
post-anesthesia care unit, where patients come to recover directly after a surgical procedure receiving anesthesia. So this area is essentially complete. They're finishing up final details, so we have a number of bays along the side here, behind me, and they go all along the front of the building as well. We can accommodate 22 patients for recovery here in the PACU.
While we saw many areas in the final stages of construction, one is not quite there yet. The parking garage, funded by the county, will not be completed until 2024, well after the October 2023 opening. The garage will provide 1,350 parking spaces. So where will patients, staff, and visitors park in the meantime?
We know we have a number of surface parking lots on campus that we'll be utilizing. We're looking at some other close parking opportunities for our patients and staff and visitors. And then if need be, we may have to provide parking off campus.
Before the grand opening, patients and staff from St. Luke's and St. Elizabeth will be moving to this new facility downtown, but they're doing it in just one day.
We've hired a outside company called Healthcare Relocations. They are a hospital move planner. How that all is happening is still in progress, but the assumption is that we move patients a number at a time, have a rotation of patients constantly leaving the facilities, arriving here. Ambulances will go back, pick up more, and it just will continue until it's all done.
After everyone relocates, 2 hospitals will be left empty. Under New York state laws, these sites have to be shut down, and when repurposed, they cannot be a healthcare facility. As of right now, details surrounding both properties are up in the air. Amid this uncertainty, the community can count on the Wynn Hospital opening in October. There has been a number of critics throughout this process, their main critique that a hospital downtown would stifle growth.
Well, look around. Downtown Utica has become the hub of activity in this Mohawk Valley region.
Reporting in Utica, Lauren Brill, Eyewitness News.